Hi there, it's Greg, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Thriving on Tech. Before I get into the specifics about my YouTube channel, I want to give you a little bit of background about myself and my own personal journey, because it's a big part of why I decided to start my YouTube channel. In March 2017, I received some devastating news. At only 28 years of age, I found out that I was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. And it's even harder when you find out that you really probably only have a few months to live. However, the story continues. We started treatment shortly after. We did an immunotherapy drug, which is a type of a drug that works with the immune system to combat the cancer. And after only 3 rounds of treatment, that drug had shrunk the cancer by over 50%. And after another 3 rounds of treatment, the drug had eliminated almost all of the cancer throughout my body, with the exception of 1 tumor in my right lung and a few enlarged lymph nodes around the neck area. It was a truly miraculous response for what was considered to be a 100% terminal diagnosis. Unfortunately, the story doesn't end there. A few months later, in February of 2018, I woke up one Sunday night after experiencing 2 really severe seizures. This was very surprising. I never had a seizure before, never knew had never really been exposed to what a seizure was. And our first thought was that the cancer had spread to my brain. And that was causing the seizure. But a brain MRI quickly ruled that out. Unfortunately, the seizures continued, and they continued to increase with severity and frequency throughout the year of 2018. I was put on anti-seizure medication to try to control the seizures. We struggled to find a medication that worked. Throughout this time, we tried to figure out what was causing the seizures. Was it cancer treatment? Was it the stress of going through, of the medical diagnosis? Was it epilepsy? And by the end of 2018 and close to the early part of 2019, we did come to the conclusion that I did have adult onset epilepsy. So in addition to the lung cancer, I also have what was referred to as adult onset epilepsy. Moving on to 2019, the cancer started coming back. Very slowly, but I did have to restart cancer treatment again. We did traditional chemo for about 6 months, and then unfortunately that was able to stop the cancer from growing and shrink it back to its original size from when we stopped the immunotherapy treatment. And to the present day today, what I still have is just 1 small tumor in my right lung and a few enlarged lymph nodes, and we're continuing just to monitor that on a quarterly basis through scans. So fast forward to today, like I said, I'm undergoing the frequent scans every 3 to 4 months, and we've been able to find a medication to reduce my seizures, but unfortunately the medication does not work 100% of the time, so I do have seizures occasionally, and the side effects can be sometimes debilitating, so I continue to battle that on a daily basis. So you might be thinking, given the personal history I just shared with you, what does thriving with tech have to do with any of this? Well, technology has always been a passion of mine, really going back to my days growing up in middle school and high school. I built my first computer when I was in high school. I've always enjoyed following technology. Really, computer hardware is really kind of the passion of mine. Following the latest graphics cards, the latest CPU releases, the latest gaming consoles, building computers. All of those things are a really big passion of mine, and that's something that has really helped me over the last year as I've had to battle with the side effects of seizure medication, and just having to deal with the weight of having 2 medical diagnoses weighing on you. So with this channel, I plan to cover topics like those common technology topics, PC building, The latest graphics cards, video game consoles, CPU releases, all those common technology topics that you might find on a tech YouTube channel. But in addition to that, I want to weave in my own personal experiences that I've gone through over the past 3.5 years, as well as also take a look at what the technology industry does to drive forward progress in the medical research field. How processors and graphics cards are able to handle large amounts of data and help scientists, look at DNA mutations and genetic mutations in cancer, or how they're able to look at different parts of the brain differently, look at how different viruses work, all that kind of stuff. The technology industry is able to help with the medical industry. So I want to take a look at that and also share, what it's like to live with being a stage 4 lung cancer patient as well as an epilepsy patient. I want to bring that to light as well, because there are other people like me, at least I assume, living with either just epilepsy or just lung cancer, or heck, maybe both. And I want to also reach out to those people as well. So, that being said, if you're into technology, this channel is definitely for you. If you or someone you love has been impacted by epilepsy or cancer, or really any other type of serious chronic or terminal illness, I think this channel could also benefit you. I mentioned that I have quite a medical history. I have been blogging really since the very beginning. I have placed a link in the description video, so if you want to have more detail about my personal history, you can check that out in the link below. That's really, I started blogging really from the day I've got my cancer diagnosis all the way back in 2017. And my wife has also blogged as well during times in which I really wasn't feeling up to blogging. So you can feel free to check that out as well. So I'll be continuing to keep that up to date on my personal medical diagnosis, in addition to posting videos here on the actual tech and medical content. So if you like what you're seeing and you're interested, feel free to click the like button below and click subscribe for more content that will be coming your way real soon. To kick off the channel, the first topic I wanted to tackle was PC building. So the first set of videos that I will be posting will be a tutorial of how I built this computer. I built it about a month ago, so be on the lookout for the videos showing how a step-by-step guide on the building of this computer. So I'm really excited to show off that and to see what everybody thinks. So I think that's it for now, and I look forward to sharing all my content with everybody real soon.